Okay, thank you. So, please could you give us some of your memories from this great venue?
Well, I wouldn't like to say when, but I started here, I can remember it was when Summer McKnight was riding. I can't remember what year. And I had a friend, I come from Cheltenham, and I had a friend up at Birdlip, and I used to go up and see him. And I went up and see him one night, and he said, I said, I'm just getting ready to go to Speedway. He said, why don't you come? And I said, well, I haven't let the wife know. I said, but I'll go in. He said, oh, you got plenty of time. He said, nip back and tell her. And he said, come up. He said, you won't have to drive up. He said, he used to help in the pits, pushing the bikes out. So I came up with him and came in and watched it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then I started coming with him weekly and watching it, not understanding a lot about it then, but and then I started coming up in my own car, and I used to bring my son up when he was that high, when I used to lift him over the turnstiles and he used to get in, and he got in, and through the years, as I say, he got really interested in Speedway, and he eventually took up photography, and he done photography for Swindon Speedway for several years, and then there was a little bit of a misunderstanding, but he still comes up now and he takes photographs out there. That's Ian Lewis, and he loves his photography.
Talk more as well about what are your favourite memories about this venue? What's some of your favourite races?
Well, I think it was really watching all this, over the years. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It took me a long time to get into all the rules and regulations. In fact, I don't say that I know them all now. But over the years, as I say, I wouldn't like to say what was one of my favourite ones was back up here about a month, 6 weeks ago. I run this 50-50 race jacket, and run this 50-50. Which, well, I expect you know the money and everything's good. And then I was lucky enough to win it, and I won £155, and this race jacket, and then when I went out onto the track. The young lady that runs the 50-50, she was over the moon that I'd won it, and then she said to me, oh, would you like a ride on the truck? And I said, oh yes, please. And so she went and see the driver and told him to wait, and helped him up on the truck. But it was the last meeting that Darcy Ward rode here, and of course I was sat next to Darcy Ward, and I was talking to him. So this is such a real big memory to think I talked to him the very last meeting when he rode here for a 15-point maximum. And I've got a, it wasn't with Darcy, but I had a photograph taken in the pits with Rossiter and who was the other one? Rossiter. Oh, and well, number 2, and
Summers.
Summers, yeah, Summers, and had this photograph took, and they done me a photograph, so I've got it at home up on the wall in a frame, which is a real big memory for me through Swindon, through this track and everything. That was my real big joy, Swindon. But I love doing this 50-50, because, as I say, you get ribbed a lot. Oh, can't you give me a winner and all, and have a good old laugh. And it's like this gentleman here, he's a real good supporter for Swindon. He always has £10 worth of raffle tickets off me every week. And years ago, he used to sponsor one or two of the riders, wouldn't it? Yeah.
So how do you think you're going to feel when this, after tonight, really? How sad is it going to be for you for this place to shut?
Well, I shall be very sad. The only thing that really worries me now is my age. And of course my legs are getting very weak, and that's why I've come down here now, to have a sit on here, because my legs are playing up a little bit. And I'm, worry a little bit and think, well, am I going to be fit enough to go to Swindon every week? Or is this going to be the sort of last week and I can do it? I'm hoping to still do it all. But as I say, it's just according to how my health goes.
If this stadium was a person, what would you have to say to it?
Well, I'd say to him about the sport and say, it's been a brilliant stage here. In fact, I'm very sorry to see the old stadium go. It's